20. In the red, white and blue is the red. Team arrived in the Diamond 9 formation with the red, white and blue. The red one pulls them up and immediately takes them to the left, which indicates to me he's doing a rolling show. And you can really see that planned form of our world famous Diamond 9. Leading the team this year is red 1, that's Squire John Bond. He was in the team for 5 years previously. He's been red 2, 7, 6 and red 4 in 2022. He took a year out before returning as red 1. In from the left, in Big Vixen, the smoke comes on. There are 11 pilots in the red hours. You have reds 1 through 9 in front of you in the display. And you have myself, a red 10. I'm a former Tornado GR4 pilot, a former qualified flying ship on 4 Mark 3 based at Valiant Anglesey. And we also have red 11, who's Officer Commanding Rapat, that is Wing Commander Adam Collins, a former Tornado GR4 pilot. And we also flew the F-111 while on exchange with the Royal Australian Air Force. We now see red 8 and 9 move themselves rearwards, red 6 and 7 in the 10. I heard earlier that in 2024 we celebrated the 80th anniversary of Operation Overlord, which of course was the storming of the Normandy beaches. And in celebration to tribute to those men who took part in that operation, those that never came back. This is the Spitfire roll. On the right of red 1 is red 2, that's squad leader Chris McCann, known as Creamy. He was selected as an instructor straight after training, and he was an instructor on the Tucano aircraft before joining the world famous 617, the Dambuster Squadron, where he actually received an Air Force Cross for his service and operations over Afghanistan. His opposite number on the left-hand side is red 3 in his first year on the team, Flight Lieutenant Justin Wales, known as Dusty. Dusty, originally from Zimbabwe, is a former Typhoon pilot. He flew with 11 Squadron and he was instructor on 29 Squadron before joining the Test and Evaluation Squadron, 41 Squadron, all at RAF Coningsby. Red 4 and 5 smoke now as the either side of the centre section makes their way rearwards. As the team roll out, we celebrate the 20th anniversary from November last year of the final flight of one of the most iconic aircraft ever to fly, and it's unmistakable in its shape. As the team roll out, there is no mistaking the majestic and wonderful Concorde. Transmission is almost robotic and quite monotone. And that's because we fly our formation by ear rather than by eye. That means that as the input comes in from Red 1, we're listening to its commands and putting it in on certain words in those commands so the whole shape moves as one. You now see wings moving forward and get yourselves ready as the smoke comes on, the colour comes on for the colourful Phoenix. In the middle of that right-hand wing, uppermost to us is red 4, that's Flight Lieutenant Ollie Suckley. He's in his second year on the first red 4 last year. He remained as red 4 and took up the role effectively known as Uncle Enid. This means he is a mentor and a guide for the new pilots joining the team. He guides them through winter training and ensures that they maintain the standards required, and also helps the Red 1 with the training of the new pilots through winter. You now see Reds 8 and 9 move themselves really to form two distinct rows. As we come around from the right hand side, the smoke will come on. Once again, fourth, Chevron, roll. On that front row on the far left hand side is Red 5, that's Western Lord of the Tornado. The applause call is made as Red 8 and 9 roll around the rest formation. Red 8 smoking red and Red 9 smoking blue. But watch for the colour change as Red 1 flies the team down the line. With a higher throttle setting, and therefore it increases engine gas temperature, which makes it smoke burn a lot more brightly. It also disturbs the airflow outside the back of the aeroplane, and it makes the smoke plume a lot more fuller, and therefore in certain manoeuvres in the show, we slide the air brakes out to enhance those manoeuvres. As I said, we have the blues on the team, and inside those blues there are 11 individuals who get to fly in the back of the display, at the back of the aircraft in between displays when we cannot pay the full engineering complement, and they are called Circus. One individual with me at every show is Circus 10, that's Corporal Phil Dye. He is at the front here, filming the display for safety and debriefing purposes. And he's also responsible for a lot of the images and videos taken from my aircraft across social media. The team now coming in from the right for your final shot of the team with our world famous Diamond 9. From the right, it's the 2024 Red Arrow. As we come to the end of the first half of the display, we're about to start the second half of the manoeuvre not seen since 2023. And we're ready for 5 split. The team now break down into the second half. We have Reds 1 through 5 going to the right. They are now known as Enid, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5 for children's books. And off to the left-hand side, Reds 6, 7, 8 and 9, they are now named as Hannah, named after squadron leader Ray Hannah, one of the early members of Red Arrows, the only leader to lead the team for 4 years. He took the team from a 7 to a 9 and formed our Diamond 9. Enid from the right, Hannah from the left, for the 5-4 cross. In 1964 with our first display in 1965, and we were formed from 3 distinctive teams: the Red Pelicans, the Black Arrows and the Yellow Jacks. We took the red from the Red Pelicans, we took the arrows from the Black Arrows to give us our name, the Red Arrows, and we took the aircraft from the Yellow Jacks, and that of course was the following Gnat. So coming in from the right, the smoke will come on as Enid create the shape, the Gnat. Until 1980 when we took over flying the Hawk Team Mark 1, which is the aircraft that we fly today. She's 50 years old this year, she's an extremely agile aircraft and a lot of the parts. Stuart is in his third and final year in the team. He was former Typhoon pilot, having toured with 11 and 12 silver plates at Aria Country. The pair now will dive down to only 100 feet above the sea and have a closing speed of over 800 miles per hour. Once again, get your cameras ready for the hammer. Red 7 up to the right hand side, now turning hard back towards Red 6. Red 7 is back 20 metres on the inside. Thomas in his second year on the team. He's a former Typhoon pilot and former qualified weapons instructor. He will teach tactics and weapons instruction to the entire Typhoon firm as they turn towards each other in sight road. Left-hand side, and you can see Red 9 diving down to 100 feet at a speed of over 450 miles per hour. With Enid coming in from the right for the inverted T as they line up for the goose. Red 9 is Typhoon Patrick Kershaw, his third and final year at the team. He was former Typhoon pilot and also a former Tornado pilot, as well as being qualified flying figure on the World 2 miles long. Enid red, white and blue off to the left hand side. They convert to white as they depart to the left, but look directly to your front. And once again you can see the Synchro pair running in with Red 7 in Tango line abreast on Red 6. The Synchro pair starts to pull up. Once again, get your cameras ready, the smoke will come on. Once again, get your cameras ready for the world famous Synchro pair. Right hand side is ready as you see it. Red 8 is Flight Richard Walker, former Harrier pilot, former Typhoon pilot and qualified flying instructor. And the Red White dedicate today's heart to all members of armed forces, whether they're at home and abroad, keeping us safe, and of course the support of all our families and friends as we go about our operations. So keep an eye once again on Red 6 and 7 as they dive down once again to that 100 feet, a closing speed of over 800 miles per hour. They will go unsighted at the very last minute in a very complicated manoeuvre called the opposition barrel roll. Look directly to your left in the distance and you'll see Enid joined by Red 8 and 9. Once again, get your cameras ready for the colourful and dynamic. This is Costume. Once again, you can see the team flying with their air brakes out. It makes the short turns brightly and green a lot more clear than the most particular in the video. For the colourful and dynamic, this is the carousel. Keep to stand on the shoreline. They keep on towards each other, they swap their colours as they finish off the carousel. Is on. The colour comes on as Enid form a snake-like smoke trail in the sky. In the first part of the manoeuvre, we like to call the serpent. And you can see them trailing the famous red, white and blue. That smoke is only taken due to the smoke cloud that's underneath the belly of the aeroplane. That smoke cloud is capable of producing approximately 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red smoke and 1 minute of blue smoke, with each colour selected by its own button pilot's control column. Red one now keeping Enid flat. You'll see them move up into tango formation with all the pilots looking left and right 90 degrees along their shoulder line at red one. An extremely hard and difficult formation to maintain with their heads always canted off to the left and right. The smoke will come on for the tango present. Red 6 and 7 working extremely hard in the inverted position, pushing, trying to prevent all their blood rushing to their head, maintaining at least -1 to -2. Disappears to the right hand side, look to the left once again in the distance, and you can see Enid running back here. You can see their nose lights twinkling in the distance. Two, roll goes red, 2-3, roll to the outside. Clear goes red 4-5, roll to the outside. And one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots to master each year. This is rollback. Sky flown by red 8 and 9. As red 8 and 9 draw a wonderful 60 in the sky for our anniversary plate. So the show is still not over. Keep your eye once again on red 7, 6 and 7. They'll come around back to the display line for the final pass of the show. Once again, their final pass only 100 feet above the sea. The closest speed of over 800 miles per hour. This is the synchro double roll. For the 2024 Royal Air Force Air Rescue, it's the